stuff. He's going to come out today. He's going to come out today angry that Americans are still being killed. Now, both the Mexicans and the Canadians were on the phone with me all day today trying to show that they'll do better. And the president's listening because, you know, he's very, very fair and very reasonable. So I think he's going to work something out with them. It's not going to be a pause, none of that pause stuff. But I think he's going to figure out, you do more, and I'll meet you in the middle some way. And we're going to probably be announcing that tomorrow. So somewhere in the middle will likely be the outcome. The president moving with the Canadians and Mexicans, but not all the way.
Just to clarify, I took you.
So, guys, what have we learned today, guys? What have we learned? I think what we have learned is that you do not roll over for a bully. You stand up to bullies. Otherwise, they are going to keep taking advantage of you. They are going to keep thinking that they hold all the cards. And you are essentially giving them permission to kick your ass every single day, every time they see you. Now, I'm not saying that standing up to bullies will not get your ass kicked. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because, yeah, okay, matter of fact, expect to get your ass kicked when you stand up to a bully. But then there is also the off chance that a bully will back away the minute you push back. The minute you don't take their attacks, they will back down. The minute you don't take a line down, they would back down. So that's what we're seeing here. This is Trump's people basically admitting that it was a mistake. Let me go ahead and read what's been reported about this. So this is according to CNN. It says Trump could back off on some tariffs today. So the article says, if you don't like President Trump's tariff policy, wait a minute. Just after the stock market had its second freak out in a row, just after businesses around the country planned, what are we going to do now, board meetings, just after Canada and China retaliated with tariffs of their own, just after Republican members of Congress pleaded with the administration to dial down its trade policies, just after the International Chambers of Commerce warned of a Great Depression-like economic catastrophe, the Trump administration appeared to change its mind on its massive tariffs on its biggest trading partners. Okay? It says Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick Tuesday evening made a stunning statement. Canada and Mexico had been blowing up his phone all day, and he believes Trump is probably ready to announce Wednesday that he will meet America's neighboring nations halfway. But to this, Justin Trudeau has responded to this. Let me go ahead and share with you guys what Justin Trudeau is saying today, okay? We are not going to meet you halfway unless the tariff is off the table. There is nothing to talk about. That's what Justin Trudeau is saying. Let me go ahead and share this. Provinces across Ontario have basically ordered people. For example, this is Doug Ford saying this.
Wrapping up Ontario's contract with Starlink.
Yeah.
It's done. It's gone. We won't award contracts to people who enable and encourage economic attacks on our province and our country.
So that's what Doug Ford said, basically ripping off the contract between Ontario and Elon Musk and Starlink, okay? And that's not all he said. They said this.
Try to annihilate Ontario. I will do everything, including cut off their energy, with a smile on my face. So, and I'm encouraging every other province to do the same. Quebec, Manitoba, BC. We all have to act in unison. Out east, they rely on our energy. They need to feel the pain. They want to come at us hard. We're going to come back twice as hard.
Yeah, so that's what Premier Doug Ford is saying, that they're going to like turn off the lights, okay, with a smile on his face, he said, okay, and all this while the numbers, Trump's approval rating, the number has basically plummeted. This is Trump's approval rating.
Presidents at this point in their presidency, right? And the word here that I would use to describe Trump is awful. In fact, the only person who does worse than Trump does right now with a +1 net approval rating is himself. Back in 2017 when he was at -8. So he's doing better than he was.
I was going to say, you could spin it another way. He's making gains.
He's making gains, but he's doing worse than everybody else. The average president at this point, get this, plus 27 points on their net approval rating. Donald Trump is doing historically awful. The only person he beats is, again, himself from term number 1.
How about on the issue that, one, he says he was most elected to fix, and he said he would do it on day one, which would be the economy.
On the economy, well, he beat himself on overall, but on the economy, he can't even beat himself. Again, this is historically the worst going back in polling at this point in a presidency, the net approval rating on the economy. He's right now at -4 points. In term number 1, he was at +8 points. Historically, the average is +15 points. He is doing nearly 20 points worse than the average president when it comes to the economy on net approval rating. He is historically doing awful, awful, awful. Weak. And on the issue on which he was elected to, of course, fix, he is doing historically awful. This is not good. If this number holds, you can guarantee his overall approval rating will go down, and it could take his entire presidency with him.
And this also now can change very quickly because of tariffs. I mean, you have a lot of mixed reaction coming in from especially amongst Republicans on what these tariffs are really going to mean. I mean, can these tariffs help the president?
I don't think they're going to help the president, at least in the near term. And the reason why is simply put, look at the opposition. Americans oppose tariffs on Canada. Look at this. You got nearly 2/3 of the country opposing it on Canada, 64%. How about on Mexico? Nearly 3/5 of the country at 59%. We're already dealing with a president who, what we're having is the economy bringing him down. These tariffs, in my mind, will only bring him down further. Again, historically awful on the economy at this point, and the tariffs, I think, will only lead to further deterioration, Kate Baldwin.
If prices go up, that is not the direction that Americans elected him to push them.
Americans don't like the idea of prices going up. That leads to approval ratings going down.
Meanwhile, all across various provinces, this is what's happening. American alcohol are being removed from the shelves. Shoppers are being encouraged to support the local economy and to only buy products made in Canada. And this is happening all across Canada. This is happening all across different provinces. Yep. You can't bully people because you think you're the most powerful nation in the world and you can get away with whatever. At some point, people are going to fight back, And I have seen this comment whenever I post about Trump's trade war and how it is going to impact America. MAGA nutters will come into my page and be telling me how, then America would just do this and that. America would just do business, but America would just make our own products. First of all, that's unrealistic, okay? Do you know how long it's going to take? Countries like Canada, the reason why America rely on countries like Canada is because they already have a system, already built system that has been built over time working, and that's how they're able to come together to make these trade agreements to say, okay, since you guys already have the machinery, you guys already have this and that, so we are going to bargain with you for this and for that, okay? So first of all, it's going to take decades for America to even build the infrastructure that Canada has, that it's used to facilitate a lot of the products that America rely on. It's going to take decades, and it's going to take a lot of money. It's going to take a lot of investment. It's going to take a lot of commitment, okay? But these MAGA nutters do not understand. And even if that happens, just solely focusing on your product and on your services takes you out of the market, takes you out of the economic market. Your dollar will drop. Like, America will become insignificant. There is a reason why countries choose to rely on others. There's a reason why. But these MAGA nutters, they don't have sense. They don't. That's the reason why Trump loves them so much, because they are poorly educated. They have no interest in learning. They just want to stick to a narrative and run with it. Please do your research. It is in America's worst interest to like alienate other countries, other trade partners. The worst interest, the worst thing American can do to its own economy is to alienate other countries, because that takes them like so far away from the competition. And I don't think that's what you want. If you understood what that meant, I don't think that's what you want. So I was telling you guys about how Trump people are now touting the possibility of lifting the some of the tariff. You know, they want to meet in the middle, as if Canada hasn't already done enough. Canada has been working hard, and Canada has done quite a bit. So now, you know, they want to take a victory lap or whatever. So now they're saying that they can meet in the middle. And this is what Canada is saying, that there is no meeting in the middle here. Okay, if you are not lifting the trade, and if you're not lifting the tariff, we really have nothing to talk about, because this should not have happened. Okay, and now the White House is said to be in a panic, because Canada is now like, okay, you want to be disrespectful, fine. So this is what is being reported now. It says, breaking, the White House is panicking over Trump's economic disaster and is now hinting at reducing tariff on Canada. But Canada, they just told Trump to kick rocks. Trudeau says that they are not lifting a damn thing unless all of Trump's tariffs are gone. Trump thought he could bully Canada into submission, but now he's backpedaling while Ottawa stands his ground. Okay? Looks like his genius trade war is already blowing up in his face, and Canada isn't having it. Okay, so that's what's been reported, that the White House is in a panic. Donald Trump's economic disaster is now hinting at reducing the tariffs in Canada. It says, but Canada, they just told Trump to kick rocks. Trudeau says they are not lifting a damn thing unless all Trump's tariffs are gone. So that's the bargaining right now. Trudeau is not lifting anything unless all of the tariffs are gone. Kudos to you, Canada. I am so impressed. Kudos to you. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. Like and share. Catch you later. Bye.